Al, if there is one thing we can use to describe this week's episode of Love Life Superstar, it is
Money!
money.
Money!
Secret money. Thank you.
You
You
are
are welcome. Oh, that destroyed my voice. Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Drink some water.
Oh, man. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared and Al Watch Love Life Superstar. It is episode number... What episode is it? I scrolled up. 17. We are discussing season 2, episode number 5. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc, Al, and Ladium.
Hello.
And the episode we are discussing is entitled Money Makes the World Go Round, which, I mean, isn't wrong. It is a very capitalistic way to look at things, but
It is.
it's not entirely wrong.
Cash rules everything around me.
It's true. I made that joke last week.
You did. Now I'm making it again for the people who didn't hear it.
Thank you.
Or if they forgot.
Yeah. It's true.
Plus, it's just a good song.
True. We begin this episode, and May and Shiki are being hounded by her classmates, or their classmates, because everyone knows that they now join the school idol club, and Kineko is very excited about this. And they're both just like, oh. And of course, while all this is happening, we get the Natsume moment of the week, which is also like the entire episode because she's actually featured throughout the whole episode.
Yep.
She's hurting, her back's hurting because of the moving job she had.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a lot of pain. She's not getting a lot of views on her videos, or they've been stagnating. She needs a new she needs a new way to find some money.
Money.
And she hears about Liella and looks up their view counts and subscribers and followers and all that sort of stuff, and she's like, I smell money. Secret money. So she devises a plan, as the gremlin she is.
Yes.
The first years are still struggling with the training because they are very out of breath and just like, oh my god, these second years are way too much for us. Oh god. I'm out of breath.
Mood.
Natsume comes up and is like, hey, I got an idea for y'all. I will be your producer and do all of the stuff for you. And it's like, okay, well, what do you do? He's like, I will make videos for you and make everyone know who you are better. We will do things to get your popularity up. Hee hee ha ha. And then like afterwards, the girls are at Cuckoo's house playing a game, and Sumare's like reading through the contract that Natsume gave them, and she's like, hey, wait a minute, hang on. We're not gonna get money. She's going to keep all the revenue for the videos and just put that into production costs.
Mm-hmm.
And you signed off on this. And Kan's like, yeah, that seemed okay. And Sumare's like, I don't think that's okay, but it's your decision. All right.
Seeing how it works in showbiz.
Show business.
Show business.
And Natsume's filming them playing a card game, a children's card game, while they're outside. And Cuckoo just keeps bringing a basket down to give them cards, and then takes it back up because they are the two that are out, so they have to be outside for this. I like how Cuckoo makes mention like, oh, you can't be in my apartment, it's too small. And we go into her apartment like, there's a lot of room in there.
There's a lot of room in there.
There's so much room in there that they could have been in there. It's fine.
It's totally fine. And it's funny though, because at one point, Sumire is yelling about like how she's like coming at her with her privilege, and starts yelling for a revolution, and like, hey, yeah, she knows what's up.
And it's apparently Kanan and Sumire have been out there 3 times now, and it's very much just like, Cuckoo's doing this on purpose, isn't she? Oh man. But yeah, they keep doing that. Natsume starts filming them as like, everyday life type deal. That's the video that she's going for. And then while they're upstairs having fun with the card game, we're like, they're like, there's just too many people for this game. And I think she's like, I will bow out for this. And May's also like, I will also bow out for this. And they're like, no, wait, you can't do that. There's too many people leaving. And then Rin spots a very real switch He's
Very
like,
real Switch.
what is this? And Kuga's like, oh, that's a game console. He's like, you can play games on this? And they're like, you've never seen one of these before? It's like, no. So they decide to quit playing the card game and start playing fake Mario Party.
Yep.
All the while, Kanon and Sumire are still downstairs.
Waiting.
Yeah.
God.
And eventually so go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, Ren becomes like a complete goblin for gaming. She's
Yes.
like, this is the best thing I've ever encountered in my life.
It's very good. They Kanon and Sumire eventually have to go back upstairs because they're like, what is going on up there? Nothing's happening. Hey, give us cards. And then nothing happens. So they go up there like, hey, wait a minute. Why are you guys playing games? Why did you stop playing the card game? Why did you tell us? So all that happens, and then they go to leave, and Ren is just playing mobile games now and is very excited.
Yep, she's just that's her thing now.
It's very good. The first years go off to get some drinks in the cool vending machines, where they get orange juice and could have got some Mr. Peppy.
Mr. Peppy.
Mr. Peppy and Mr. Pibb are gonna have a fight to the death one day.
Cool.
To be a fun time. Natsume's very excited about the money she's going to be making off of these videos. Money! I think there's a scene where she's in her room and sees like the view count of the video and everything, and just like, this is it. This is my ticket to money. Yeah! Full on gremlin.
Yep, full on.
Oh man. They do another video or she does another video for them where she's gonna like record them practicing and everything. And the first years are just getting like real suspicious of things, just like, I don't know about this. And then Kanon brings them all in. They're like, we gotta do stuff for summer vacation because we got performances coming up, like the school fair and also the regionals. And we need to figure out how we're going to do this. And they're like, well, what if we split these up and do like have the second years do the fair, and then we all prepare for the regionals and do it that way. And Kanon's like, I don't think that's a good idea because like we're all a part of this group now, and we don't need to be splitting each other up, and that's not going to help our chemistry and getting everyone better and everything. So we should do like all of it. You know, of course, that's how we should do things. And they go out and do training, and Natsume has to run after them while they're training, and she is not ready for this.
Same. I would not be ready for that either.
No. So they get to the park and have a little break, and Natsume's like, all right, now we got to do introductions for everyone. And she tries to do one for Kanon, and Kanon's like, keeps backing away from the camera and just runs away. He's like, I'm out of here. And then Sumire is just like, hey, I think you're doing some shady things here. I don't think you're giving us exactly, or you're telling us everything that you're doing. Like, I saw the view count on that video you made, and you're going to be making more money than you told us you're going to be making.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, Shiki also speaks up like, yeah, I also noticed this too. Hey, you want to see, I ran the numbers, and this is how much she's going to be making on this video. And they're like, excuse me, what? Excuse me? Hang on.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. Hold the phone. And they're like basically ganging up on her, and Natsume's like, look, it's the Great Money Tiger over there, and just sprints away.
The Money Tiger.
And then we see Kanon like hiding behind a tree as she watches Natsume run by. He's like, huh? The rest of the girls tell Kanon exactly like what's happened and everything, because they're like, hey, this is what's happening. What are we going to do about it? And Kanon's just like, well, let's just keep an eye on things for now and see exactly what's really going on before we make any like strict judgments about this. So they basically relay the information to Natsume, and Natsume is like hiding behind some stairs and grabs the first years. He's like, hey, this is what's happening now. And they kind of like chat with Natsume because they're like, yeah, we saw that video and everything, but we think, you know, if more videos like that come out, people are going to see the first years and be like, oh, look how poorly they pale in comparison to the second years. They're going to laugh at us. They're going to think we're jokes and all this sort of stuff. And then Natsume comes up with this idea is like, I have an idea. Money.
Money.
So they go back to the club the next day, and the first year's like, yeah, we're going to do something else for the summer vacation break. We're going to do our own thing. And Kanan's like, are you sure? Did we do anything wrong to you guys? We could fix this if we did anything wrong. They're like, no. It's fine. We just got to go like find ourselves and do this ourselves. It's fine. And club president Chisato's like, yeah, okay, cool. You can do that. I understand where you're coming from. So, have fun. Be safe. Do your thing. Have at it. And then Natsume's like hiding behind the door like, this is my plan now. Money! And effectively, that's how they end the episode.
Yep.
Money! There's a whole lot of her yelling money throughout this episode.
I mentioned this to you.
Mm-hmm.
I really hope they do something else with this character.
Well, it's weird because, like, we saw in the first episode, she has other sides of her.
Yeah.
When she helped Kineko.
Yeah.
So, like, it's weird that, like, now that she's in this, like, now she's just, like, a weird clout-chasing person who always just thinks of money.
That's
and
it.
also, we don't know exactly why she needs money to begin with.
Right. Like, why does she need money so badly?
Right. It's bizarre. But I guess, like, we'll probably next episode, she'll bond with the first years or something. That's how she'll eventually join up.
Right.
Something of that nature? I don't know. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird for sure. No Ghost Girl again this week.
No Ghost Girl.
She has disappeared into the ether, waiting to come out and be like, boo, I'm back. Spooky.
It's all
Spooky times.
spooky.
We got some notes and trivia this week. The NHKE broadcast exclusive end card this week is of Natsume.
What?
I know, very surprising. There is a bag of money with her.
What?
Money!
Money!
And continuity notes, we learned this week that Mei can play the piano.
Oh, that's true. We did.
We did, and she performs the piano version of Tiny Stars, implying that she was one of the attendants for Kanan and Cuckoo's concert a year ago. So there you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they basically kind of talk about how the first years can bring like a new addition to the way Liella kind of like builds songs and everything. They're like, oh, Mei can help us with like musical composition. Kineko has been doing lyrics on her own. I forget what Shiki was doing, but they mentioned like how she seems like she's picking up dance really quickly.
Mm-hmm. She was watching videos.
Yeah, so like she's probably gonna be like on that side of it and everything. So like they're kind of building up like the first years having their own way of doing things, or having a way to kind of like help out the original Girls of Liella and make things a much smoother operation than it is currently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's how we wrap up this week's episode. Next time, we will be discussing Season 2, Episode number 6, entitled Dekaidao! ! As the first years go off on their summer vacation, finding themselves tour of 2022. And we'll see how all that wraps up and how Natsume is going to try and find a way to get more money out of them. Money! So yeah, if you would like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool. It's where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup, and you can buy our books, One Shiny Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next time as we see how the first years find themselves in a sea of self-doubt amongst the second years and how much money there is to be made.
Money!